Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to do a little bit of a quick chatting with Alana, just to kind of give you guys an update and tell you how I've been and what's been going on in my life again. So thank you guys all for stopping by and saying hi and taking time out of your day to watch my video. I appreciate it very, very much. It is freezing in our house today. Holy cow. The wind is blowing just right, and it is freezing up here. So that's why I've got my sweater on today. So go ahead and get yourself something to drink. Get a project you can work on while you listen to me. Yeah. I finished eating lunch a little bit ago, and holy cow. It was this, I had carrots and dip with a sandwich, and the dip was, Kraft, the Fiesta dip that the powder that you just mix with a container of sour cream. I always use the light sour cream. And dang, that is spicy. They're spicier than I thought it was. Holy cow. So my mouth is kind of on fire. And all I've got to drink with me today is a coffee. But, so yeah, for those of you that have been following with me the last couple of videos that I've done, the Chattin with Alana's anyway, I've told you guys how, man, just one thing after another in our house, just over and over and over again. Well, another one happened. So, my daughters and I always go on a walk every evening after dinner. And we were walking, and my husband texts me, and he says, "Where are you at?" I'm like, "Well, I'm walking, honey, so I'm somewhere around the block." And he says, "Well, we need to talk when you get home." And I'm like, okay, first of all, do not text me that, because you're just instantly going to throw me into a panic that something's wrong or something bad is happening. And he's like, he said, "It's not horrible. We'll talk when you get home." I'm like, okay. So we make it around our little block, and we get back to the house, and he tells us that he happened to notice that the college that my daughter has been accepted into and has received a scholarship for, posted on their Facebook page that if they don't come up with $12 million by April 3rd, they're closing their doors. Yeah. And at first, I was like, okay, honey, just, you don't, how well do you know that that's accurate? Well, the next day he ended up calling my daughter's advisor, and she said, yeah, it's all true. And it's just like devastation. Like, what are we supposed to do now? So we've been scrambling to apply for different colleges, and we haven't heard anything yet. But yeah, I told her, I said, "Emma, there's no sense in even considering to go there. What if a year or 2 years from now this happens again and your credits aren't transferable? Then what do you do? Then you're just SOL. We've got to find something else." So we've been scrambling to apply to colleges, and I told her, I was like, let's say you don't hear something in time, or you don't get accepted, whatever the situation is, there's always a community college about 45 minutes away. Spend a semester there, a year there, whatever you want to do, and then we can just start it over. It's not the end of the world. We'll figure this out. It's okay. And I feel so horrible for her, because this poor kid, every big life event in her life, somehow, one way or another, has been messed up. Like COVID, her 8th grade year, she didn't have a graduation ceremony or all of that because of COVID, and didn't do the oh, for Pete's sake, why can I not think of this? While I just heard that, to let you guys know, if you hear the loud noises outside, it's because there is a hi-ho across the street cleaning up the remnants from the fire. They're still cleaning up this brick building that burnt. So if you hear loud noises, that's what that is. But anyway, I told her, we will get this figured out. Don't panic. It's okay. Confirmation. That's what I was trying to say. She couldn't have confirmation because COVID, and so it's like this kid can't get a break. It's good grief. But anyway, I told her, I said, I'm going to be right there with you. We got this. It's going to be okay. It sucks, but we're going to get this. So we've applied at a few, still waiting to hear. And then FAFSA. For those of you that don't know, FAFSA is the biggest pain in the... Oh my gosh. When I was in high school and I did FAFSA, it was on paper. And it was so easy. You had a lot of stuff to fill out, but then you just mailed it in, or whatever it was. I don't remember. But anyway, now it's all online. And it's the system that you have to go on is messed up. So we, not to go into a huge detail about it, but we had to have my husband's and hers, and then they are electronically illiterate, so everything I had to do. So I electronically signed his and then submitted it. Oh, excuse me. So when I did that, it instantly submitted hers. Well, then it said, your application can't be processed because you didn't sign it. Well, and I'm like, I didn't submit it. So I don't know why it's saying I submitted it without signing it, because I didn't submit it. So I talked to someone and they said, well, you have to wait till the second to last or the last week in March to see if you can get in there and edit it and blah, 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 blah. It's just like, why does this have to be such a pain in the butt? So, I think, I just heard something, I don't know what that was. I think the end of this week or beginning of next week, we're going to get on there and, go through there and make sure everything is okay. Come here, fuzzy butt. So hopefully that will be all right. And this poor old man, I started noticing that he was having drool down the side of his mouth, which terrified me because our last old man had to, we had to put him down because he had cancer in his mouth, and it got horrible, that poor cat. And as soon as I saw the drool in his mouth, I was panicking. Are you comfy? But so we took him to the vet, and come to find out, he's old and he's got some teeth that need to be removed. So he goes in the beginning of April to get his teeth removed. So I know that sucks, but guess who gets a nice can of soft kitty food every morning? So he's been on some antibiotics the last week, and then he's going to be on antibiotics. Let's see, he goes in April 2nd, so this Friday he starts antibiotics and has to be on them for a while. So there's that. And we went to Wisconsin. So, okay, so with my daughter having being accepted to that school that is closing its doors, and if you guys wanted to look it up, it's Northland, and the college is Northland in Ashland, Wisconsin. That's the one that's closing its doors if they don't raise $12 million. But Northland was having a visit day, and my husband was like, why don't you take off Friday and Monday, and we will drive up there and we'll stay Friday, Saturday, Sunday, come home Monday. Well, after everything came out about them closing their doors, we kind of knew they were going to cancel the visit day. But I told my husband, I said, I already took PTO. I'm not working. So either we have a stay vacation, we stay home this whole time, or we go to Wisconsin and just hang out. And that's what we did. We already had our little lodge, our little motel room booked. You were shedding like crazy. Our little motel room booked, and I said, just tell them we're coming, because I don't want to work. So we drove up there. I got off work and I got home about about 4 o'clock. And then he's like, well, I want to leave tonight. And I was like, well, it's a good thing I packed last night. So I threw my luggage in my weekender bag in the bed of the truck, and helped him pack some food, because we were just like, let's just cook while we're there, because we've got a little kitchenette in the motel room, so there's no reason to go out every night. So we just had a little staycation at a motel in Wisconsin, and it was so pretty. So we came home we came home Monday, and Sunday we got up at 9. I was up before 9, but we left the room at 9 and went to this little bar for breakfast, and it snowed all day. All day. I think they ended up with like 9 inches or so. Thankfully, we didn't have to drive through that all the way home. We did for a little bit, but that was okay. But yeah, it ended up being a good little getaway time away to, not think about everything going on. But other than that, I have been working. Hospital working. YouTube working. Yes. So let's see, the next tutorial you will probably see, knock on wood that everything goes right and nothing gets messed up, will be a stitch tutorial. And then after that, I want to do the it's just a chair, Fuzzy. I want to do the antique flower hot pad, and then go from there. And I still have that couch to do, which I almost have done. I have the main portions of the tissue box cover, couch cover done. I just need to do some finishing touches on it, and I haven't had time to get to it. Just everything going on. It's like one thing after another. Knock on wood, it's going to be over soon. Please. Stop. But yeah, other than that, not much has been going on. I've been trying to get back into reading, which all I do is put earplugs in while my husband watches TV, and I just lay on his lap and read. But I swear, I love this man, but I swear, he will not talk to me. Like if we're watching TV together, we may like look at each other when something comes on, something happens. And then that be it, and watch the show, and we won't talk, But if I'm doing something and we're sitting in the same room, he will just talk to me all the time. So like if I'm crocheting and I'm counting, it's like he knows that I'm occupied, so he's got to talk to me. And I'm like, honey. Well, then like whenever I have the earplugs in and I'm reading, he'll be like, talking to me, and I'm like, would you quit any other time? You do not speak to me. Which I don't mean for that to sound the way it does. I mean it as if we are together and doing something. We're not having like a conversation or something. But if I'm preoccupied with something, he has to talk to me. It's annoying. But I won't tell him that. I'll just be quiet and just go from there. What do you think, Fuzzy Butt? But anyway, guys, that's really all I have going on. It's just work and life. Trying to get the college sorted out and FAFSA sorted out. It's been a nightmare. But like I told Emma, it's going to be alright. We've got this. One step at a time. Can you guys see him? No. There he is. He's my old man. Anyway, alright, I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you guys for watching. Hit that thumbs up if you enjoyed. Sorry this is a little bit of a short one. I'm getting covered in cat hair. You guys are the greatest, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.